Okay, welcome back. Let's talk about the smart cursor. Enable smart typing, smart input, but maybe if we can move to the next video if we can finish it. Now, let's go there. The smart cursor event is said is the smart enable smart typing function is to take up all the input elements in the field. Let's say we have all the input elements, which happens to be where is it? So we have the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it's going to be 0 base. So literally we are going to have 6. So when you use document .query select all, it's going to select every input element in the document. So and it's going to store it into an array called input fields. And what we're going to do is we are going to use a for each element to iterate through it. So we're going to take in the element itself, each of the field, the index, the position, and the array of fields itself. So the first thing is going to take field.add event listener for every element, and we are going to take in an event, which is a key up event, and we are going to bring in a smart cursor event, which we have implemented up here, that takes in the event, takes in the index, and takes in the fields as well. And on the same note, we are going to do a keydown event for both two, which will take in the events, index, and fields as well, as required by the question here. So I'm going to do a bit of a testing for you to get a grasp of what I'm talking about. Hold on. Where is my E6? Okay. Here I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Now, if you do something like fields equals to document dot query selector all, you take in all the inputs elements in this document. So you see, you are going to store every input element in an array: input, 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 input. Let's open them up. So the first one is so let's do input 1 and see fields. The first one. So we would have this which is this value here, you see. So what we are doing here, it collects all the input element and put here. So if we do key up event, let's do the key up event. Where is it? So we have something like, if we do this, add event listener, a key up event, ES6 function. Come on. So what we're going to do is event dot, okay, let's console out event. Okay, so if we do this, let's say we type 1. Did I get something wrong? Oh, sorry, I missed that. Key up. So you see we have 2, 3, 4. So we have our key up events. Events are showing up. So now, if we look at the smart cursor, the first thing, it takes event.target.value.length. Let's see, what's that? What does that even mean? So console.event.target.value.length. What is that? So if we do something here and put like 2, 3, 4, 5, and you see, so event.value.target.length keeps counting for every key up event. It counts. Now the next thing is event.target.size. That means it picks the attribute of the size. So let's put out and see what does that even mean. That size. So if we type anything here, 4, 5, anything, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, it's 4 all the way, because we had declared the size element in size attribute in that input field to be 4. Now it checks whenever this value, right, it equates this value, it should simply move the focus of the cursor to the next element. And that's not easy to, that's pretty simple to implement. So if I run this code, let's run it. I have to refresh this, it's been long. So okay, we can do typing 1, 2, 3, 4. It jumps to the next one, right? It jumps to the next one. 1, 2, 3, 4. It automatically. So when this size matches the target size, which we can also use the get attribute element to get the size as well, but when this matches this, it says move the focus to the next one. I don't want this video to be long. See you. We'll talk about the smart input in the next video.